everyone, welcome back to the Dainty Seamstress. Today I have the Sew and Sew Inspiration 700 sewing machine that I will be showing you guys. This is not a new machine. I actually was blessed. My mom rescued it from a dumpster. Someone was about to throw it out and she went and asked them if they would, give it to her, and they did. So I thank God for that. We're going to be looking at it to see if it works and its little functions and some other things. So I thank you for joining me, and let's get into it. The machine retails for $89.99 at Walmart and a few other places as well. You can find it on Amazon, and the brand is Michley Tivax. And that's some of the research that I did. They also have this same sewing machine with a metallic blue. This is a metallic rose gold. It's really cute, really pretty. And it's a basic sewing machine with all the functions that you would need to sew an entire garment. Or if you want to do hobbies, you could even, I feel like, in my opinion, if you wanted to start a business, if you wanted to do some professional sewing, this machine would work if you were to buy it brand new. Okay, so here is the machine threaded. Let me try to hold this back a little bit. You can see the spool up there on the top, and it threads a little different. Just a slight difference is that it goes through this little kind of maze deal, and then it goes around, but it still goes down, and the tension is on the front. On my other machine, it's on the top. They have the stitch numbers here, and they have the stitches on the front of the machine, and also this is manual buttonholes. This is a electric sewing machine. I did a little bit of research, not a whole lot. Couldn't find a manual PDF. I see that it has the back stitch lever. It also has an off, and it looks to be a low and a high setting. What else? Okay, so the one thing that I did notice, first of all, when I got the machine in the house, I had to sanitize it. I also noticed that this front portion of the machine was like, it looks like maybe they may have tried to open it, or maybe they dropped it or something, whoever owned it previously. And so I found a way. I just snapped it back how it goes. There's a screw on the bottom when you want to change out the bulb and stuff. There's also a built-in thread cutter here. Let's see, there is this, you can take this off so you can sew sleeves and round things. It also has a little compartment in this portion so you can put your needles and all of your little notions you'll need for sewing that can fit. So you just slide that back on. The power cord and the foot pedal is, it's attached in the back. So I can turn it around and show you. It has the wheel here. It's attached here in the back. So I plugged it in, and the light bulb the light came on. So now I have the bobbin inside. So when I went to load the bobbin, which it's a drop, I think that's what it's called, a drop feed bobbin case holder. And so the bobbin's in there, but it had some trouble picking up the thread. It was like making a really janky noise. So I can't say that I've experienced that before, so I'll have to do some research and figure out what that's about. Sometimes when you find machines, you do have to do some work and maybe get them serviced so you can bring them to. Most of the times I know that any place that sells vacuums, sometimes they also sell sewing machines and they offer repairs and stuff, so you can try that. Or you can, I think you can also send it to the people who make the machine. But in my case, I'll have to bring it to a sewing machine repair place and not send it back to the manufacturer, because I don't have a receipt because I got it for free pretty much. So we're about to see how it works. I have some scrap fabric. I'm just gonna cut some. Just want to see how it sews. And I have a regular needle that I put in there. And I'm going to just lower. Let's see, how do you lower? Okay, so the presser foot lever is here. So I'm just gonna put that down and try to sew a straight stitch. Hold this thread. Oh, let's see. I'm pressing the pedal. Okay, let me try. Okay, so I didn't backstitch because I kind of just wanted to see if it was going to sew. And it did sew. So it looks like the tension is a little off. So maybe I'll put that on, let's say it looks to be kind of tight, so I'm gonna put it on 3.5. This is the stitch length. This looks like the, okay, that's not okay, this is on, okay, so that's something I didn't pay attention to. I didn't pay attention to, okay, so this is also the length of the thread, the length of the stitch, I mean. So I have it on 3. So maybe I should put it on, if this is the tension, I should put it on about 4 if I'm gonna have it on 3. Or let's try 3.5. I had it on 3 first. So I'm looking also, and this I guess is just a regular setting when it's on off. Well, it's like in between. And then there's this. Okay, so it's like automatic sewing. So it's a low, sorry guys, it's a low setting and a high setting, and this came out. So I'm just going to tug that a little bit, raise up my needle, slip that, bring it back down, hook it, and try to get it through the needle hole. Okay, so now I'm about to try to pick up this bottom thread again. You're going to hear the noise that it makes. So I'm turning the wheel towards me. Yeah, that sounds so bad. Let's see. It did come up though. It did pick up the thread, but that noise, something needs to be adjusted on the inside, and we'll figure that out later. So I'm going to try the stitch again. This is not straight, but so let's see. I'm going to use this. Okay, I'm not used to that. I'm not used to that at all, but it did not sew. It did not sew. Okay, the thread did come out again, so that means that it may not be threaded properly. I'm gonna lift the foot. This thread is still out, so that's great. So let me try again. It says that it goes like this. And let's see, maybe I'll put this on 2 and then put this on 3. Let's see what happens. Lift that up a bit. Now that shouldn't happen. And you shouldn't, I don't think you should be able to do that, but it's doing it. All right, so I'm gonna try this again. Maybe it's because I didn't hold the thread. I think that was the problem. I didn't hold the thread. So I'm gonna put the presser foot down and let me back stitch. Okay, so now, oh, it's getting caught. Oh wow, that sounds terrible. And it may or may not have broke the needle. Can't really tell. Uh-oh. I think it broke the needle. Okay, no it didn't. It didn't break the needle. Okay, let me, okay, so yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this machine. I'm gonna keep working on it and doing some research and to see how I can get it to work properly, but for the most part it can make a seam. It's not perfect, but I'm going to keep working with it and get it where it needs to be if I can. So yes, this is the So-and-So Inspiration 700 that I got for free. It needs a little work, but in due time it will be a well-working sewing machine. Thank you, Mom, for getting this machine for me, and I thank you all for joining me. You can comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the very next video. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.